So we did a telethon, and also I talked about how we improvise, and then we would improvise. But we also did written things. So one of the things we did improvisationally was beat poem, but I wanted to write a poem about the gig, and so it was scripted. But there we were in the 1 a.m. slot. So we were able to set it up like this is a late night beat club. Here's the beatniks, and people, they weren't smoking because it's San Francisco, but people sitting around being hip. And so you have to remember, this is the 70s. This is the 70s hip. So we were doing as beat poems, but imagine, if you will, I'm old. Okay.
I have memories of the ancient times.
All right, and I didn't need these then. Okay. All right. It's very small type. Okay. A lot's been said about taking and giving. I guess it's part of our daily living. You give to your church and your favorite charities. You give to the grocery store when you buy a can of peas. Everyone's asking for money to lend. Always at the time you have nothing to spend. Inflation, the nation, really the pits. If money gets tighter, we'll just call it quits. But sometimes when it's special, giving feels good. It makes you feel richer than you knew you could if you didn't give. If you know you are lucky and you have your health, it's your chance to contribute and share the wealth. If you're in a bar or sitting at home, there's no need to feel alone. Just pick up the phone and give. For together, we're all in this thing to see how much joy we can bring. It doesn't take much to change one life. It's a helping thing. Make it happen tonight.
Yeah. There was snapping of fingers. I think we had cigarettes lit. Or maybe not drawn on them, but but there was a lot of what she said.
Yeah, we were so cool.
Yeah,
I think there were some berets involved.
Oh, there were berets for sure.
I loved that was one of my favorite things to improvise was beat poem, because this was sort of pre that kind of free verse kind of rapping and hip hop and such. But we felt really free, because there wasn't a structure we're working in. This was our structure. Yeah. Right. So we could do a rhyme and a thing and a thing. Yeah.
Plus the history of San Francisco, there was, Ferlinghetti and Carol, all of that was probably where it spawned from.
Yeah, and it made this wonderful justification of this San Francisco group doing beat stuff. It really meshed in well. I think especially for those out of town gigs. We're from San Francisco, beat poems. And then as we went all along and the audience, the demographic got younger, they're like,
why don't you rap? And to our credit, we didn't try. We tried, but we
failed beautifully. Just like, here's some white girl rap.
Well, we did do Army. I don't know if you're around for that, but we would march out and have different military hats on. Yeah. And it was, Reagan don't like ERA, we'll do improv anyway. And we would sound off, famprov, call and response kind of thing. Talk about that birthday party that we did, the one where we did all that research.
So, Janine and I, in that, let's hire these people because they know how to do this shit, called up, and this woman was being thrown a birthday party, and I think it was a surprise, and they wanted to do a kind of this is your life improv thing for her. So we got reams of information about her, pages and pages, and we sat down and we're trying to write like cool things to say and where to put in the improvisation and make it effective for her, and so everyone's really happy about it, and I think we stressed about it for a really long time, and then finally got it honed down to what we thought would really work, and then we did the show, and I think it was 10 minutes,
maybe
15, which is an eternity. And we thought it was great. And they were like, thank you, that was really nice. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
I don't even think we got cake.
We didn't get cake. We didn't get champagne. It was like...
Yeah. Get the showbiz folks out of here. Now we party.
Yeah, and it was a piece of change, not a big chunk of change, but what I liked was, it was just really nice working with Madame Janine.
Oh.
Yeah, because we just had a great time working together, and permission to, like, let's do it naked, just go all the way to the ends of the earth, and then just kind of bring it back into what could be done, and what she might like.
Yeah, and it wasn't a roast by any stretch.
No. It was honoring her. I think she was like 60 or 70, something, a milestone birthday, maybe 50, which seemed old then.